Hello everybody, welcome to your Daily Pop of Positivity. How is everybody? I discovered some of my favorite cards in one of my wooden boxes out in my living room, and I'm so excited. These I love because these two go together, self-love and personal power. So this is how I see it with myself when I wake up. I have a choice. I can delve into the woe is me, what I don't have, what I think I'm lacking, the heaviness and all of that, or I can say, hey, what is the best way to express self-love for myself? That is to think well of myself, my endeavors, the world, to see less of what brings me down and makes me heavy. Like, I don't watch a lot of news images and all of those things because it brings out sadness and all of that. So self-love is protecting ourselves, shining outward, and helping others as well. I find if you're like a group setting, people love to be asked about themselves. They love to be asked about their hobbies, not crazy things. We're not talking taxes and religion and all of that, but maybe if they're wearing something really colorful, like a bright hat, like, oh, I love your hat. Have you always loved hats? Personal things that will make them feel happy about discussing them. That also in turn shows that you're happy and content with yourself, and the spotlight doesn't always have to be on you. Self-love is about observing and protecting your energy and eating well and moving that little body when you get a second. But mostly it starts with our thoughts about the world and ourselves and how we fit in and how we belong and how we're capable and how we're loved. And that's where we derive our personal power. Personal power comes from us knowing that we can do things. We are intelligent. We are resilient. We are just capable in whatever we are doing. I'll do this, any endeavor I'm going to undertake, whether it's a big piece of complicated jewelry, something of that nature. I'll say, this is going to be fun and I can do this with ease. All is well. I'm excited about this. Personal power also is nice boundaries where you don't let other people take from your resources, your mental space. It's a healthy detachment where you can do you and be as successful or unsuccessful as you want, but I don't need to compare it to me and think that I'm less or more because of something you are doing. It's only our eyes and heart on our own course. That's where when we reside in that space, we feel content, because not everybody is going to have that sterling shining day where people are like, you're the greatest and come out with us and do this and do that and write this book and all of that. People, there's only, I feel like it's like almost like a cycle of a moon, right? Sometimes we're bright and full and ready to shine. And then, we wax and we wane and we build and we grow and we create. And then we are full again, and, accolades and, validation or whatever on our hard work comes in. But personal power comes from knowing we are doing our best when we can with what we have. And also not letting anybody derail, distract, or dismiss us. And I feel like this is a beautiful time for you to just step into this. And every single day when you wake up, the decision is yours. Am I going to apply self-love and have this personal power where I ask for what I know I'm deserving of when I go for things? It could be anything on the smallest to the largest scale, where you just show up and you ask for that raise. You just show up and you decide that you want to have a really beautiful apartment. You just show up and you decide you want to go on stage and do a comedy bit. Whatever it is, you dig deep and you know that you are worthy of that. And that idea didn't just show up on a whim. Those are your guides suggesting things that they know will be extraordinarily helpful for you in your journey. Just think of something that you did and you were so proud of. I remember one thing I was really happy, and I learned something from a big lesson, was when Ian was like, a couple years ago, and he was like, should we go to England and see my parents? And right then I heard an immediate yes, and I saw a lot of images. And I knew that in the past, had I not said yes immediately, it's something we mull over, cull over, dilute, put away on the shelf, and then we forget about it. And my mind knew that, and my heart knew that. So I just said, say yes right now. Get those tickets. Let's do it right now. And we got everything all done within a couple hours. So that is something that if something is really calling to you, say yes to it. Use your personal power and self-love to say, I deserve this. I deserve to go on this vacation. I deserve to see this country. I deserve to go to this park today. I deserve to sign up for this gym or yoga membership. Whatever it is, it's just say, you know what? I'm going to take care of myself, and This was suggested to me as a good idea because it is a good idea, and I'm going to indulge. Thank you, universe, and thank you, higher self, for suggesting this to me. And you just watch your sense of abundance and prosperity and growth. And I feel like now is an important time too, that any days permitting when the sun is out there, to get out there, have a variety, do things different. You know, don't wake up, have your breakfast, go to Target, do this one thing, and have everything be same old that you do. I mean, some routine, of course. I go to the gym at the same time. I do a lot of things at the same time. But in my spare time, I'm just going to really shake it up. And today I decided I'm going to have some kind of adventure. I'm still deciding what it is, and I'll share it in tomorrow's pop. But I know that I do want something different in my repertoire. Like last night I had so much fun. I went bowling and went to an arcade with my offspring, and we had fun. We were laughing and being silly and playing. Gigantic screen. Like, these arcades are insane. So much fun, and I didn't think it would be, and I had a really great time. So that was something too that was kind of off the grid, and that's what sparked that kind of aha moment in me, that I can go anywhere and do anything and have fun. And so can you. So really dig deep. Don't let anybody step on your coattails or waylay you on your way to having a great, self-loving, personal power day that you deserve. And personal power is also about saying no. We don't need to say yes to people. If we are feeling tired or we don't want to do anything, go out in the evening, we don't owe anybody anything. That's a big thing I have to remind myself too, because I'm a natural giver. Remind yourself you do not owe anybody anything. If you are not into an event, if they want you to come spend exorbitant amounts of money where you don't necessarily want to, at fancy restaurants, whatever, and it's not your bag, all you have to do is simply say no. You don't owe anybody any excuses. It's your time, space, and resources, so it's your call. So that's your Daily Pop. You guys, love and light.